on it, and I understand why people don't like it, but I
was loving it until the very last episode.
You know,
Then I found out.
watching Egwene choke that bitch out.
No, that was amazing. That was amazing. No, it was sword fight against Turok. Where was that? I want to see Rand become a blade master, and I want to see Rand get into sword fights. That's a big part of the show. And his fight against the Ariane. That's supposed to be like big and bold in the fucking sky. Like that's a
I understand.
He's here, right? Like thousand miles.
Yeah, the
fire eyes on the
he's
stand.
very happy
Like,
being woken up now.
like
should be
that's
setting an
supposed to be
alarm.
an epic fucking fight. It's 3 times
Right,
now.
we
for
shouldn't
the
have
season
No,
to
just go get him,
12
Steve. Go get him, Steve.
at the Iron World.
I get that we do that as a courtesy, but people should set their fucking alarms.
Untainted side in, and for a moment we get a
He knows when his games are.
to be at full power, and he wrecks the entire Trolloc army that's attacking Thaldara and shut up.
Oh, I hated the last episode of season 1.
Exactly.
I fucking
Notice
hated the
the
last episode
showrunner
of
is
season
making
1.
Jordan to neuter.
So what is it that you're doing?
They're stealing
with
all of his glory moments.
Whatever is
This
going
was
on in your
on the other
secondary,
floor.
Yeah.
that's preventing everyone
Who are
from doing
already
anything
in the books,
offensively.
but
3 words.
An amazing
Smoke and
characters
mirrors.
in their own right. It's becoming pandering.
Coaching.
You don't need to do Rand.
Coaching.
That's 4 words.
The dragon.
Smoke and mirrors, coaching.
It makes no sense.
I
The
disagree. That
Sardar,
actually could have been.
how? Sardar's not tainted. How would a woman have gone crazy if she used the dragon?
She wouldn't have gone crazy. Or maybe she would have channeled the male side of the power.
Listen, that breaks the rules of the series. The rules are, you got a male half, you got a female half.
They have-
The male half has
they-
been tainted.
When they had males resurrected and channeling or resurrected the females and channeling the male
It's
ends.
later, that's Forsaken only.
It is later, it is
That's
forsaken
Forsaken.
only, but it's the rules can be changed. I feel like the dragon could easily have been a woman. I don't have an issue with
But
that.
she wouldn't have gone crazy then.
Or she would have had to find a way to channel the male half
I have a question.
through some other change in the storyline. Like she's the only one that could do it.
That begs the question, why not just go with what was written? Why even set out as the showrunner
You're not wrong.
to change that?
You're not wrong at all.
That's what I'm getting.
I don't have an issue
So
with
we're talking about-
it could have been a woman,
But we
but
changed it for
it's
what?
not.
You know, like, I get you could have, right? But why? The story is so good by itself.
The story is so
The
good by
lore
itself.
of the setting is so meaty. Just stick with what was already written, bro. Like, you don't have to change every little fucking thing. Just drives me insane.
It's weird. I don't mind change for the sake of change as long as the change is either as good or better.
Yeah, make changes.
Are you specifically talking about including girls as the potential Taviran
No. Taviran, that's fine.
as the
The
dragon?
thought as the dragon makes no sense because the dragon is destined to go mad and break the world. And the reason why is because
No,
channeling
he's
sight-
not destined to break the world.
That's the
He
process.
would break the world. Like it's still a threat.
As a male channeler, you channel sight in. It's been tainted by the Dark One. That's the whole crux of the story of the entire world. Which is why the Aes Sedai, for ages now, have hunted down male channelers because they're all doomed to go fucking crazy.
If there's lore, I would trust him. He's good at that shit.
And so,
I mean, I read the
like,
books a lot.
that's the
They-
lore.
they-
If a woman is the dragon, the whole premise of going crazy and breaking the world is then called into question.
They
So
just
then I
say-
ask you, why bother fucking with that? Just for the sake
No,
of
when you when I call
quality?
the jumping touchdown,
You already have women
and you were
characters
like,
that are
no,
in the
man,
books
but I
going to
have
be
to know that.
amazing
Thank you.
characters. A queen? You don't need to add that. That's where it becomes like pandering.
You gonna win?
That's where it goes across the line.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna try.
Ooh,
I like
Make
watching attractive ladies.
changes for
See,
the
that's
diversity.
Barbecue.
saying
Yeah.
it
That's
and
too
then
much.
keeping it the way
But she's
saying it
smoking?
and then keeping it
Yeah.
the way it is doesn't really hurt anything. Saying
A lot
that
of people are
only
switching to a
possibly
mayo
drags
binder.
it and then keeping it the way it is.
Well,
think
I mean,
you're
there's
being
nothing wrong with
really
that.
small.
Yeah, it's
It
delicious.
builds
It's great fat.
From a TV show.
Yeah, it holds everything in, right?
People who agree with me don't-
Oh, I love that she just did that with the butter.
Yeah.
I'm saying that
Uh-huh.
I disagree with you, regardless of what the internet is, right? I'm saying that this is such a small thing from this perspective of the
50's a
TV show.
turkey breast. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Heart's small.
You know what?
Yes.
The dragon's supposed to
That's
be
the way
It's-
turkey should
that
be.
is-
Turkey's usually dry as shit. Look how
It
succulent.
could be a
Oh,
girl.
fucking juices, dude.
possessed by loose Telemon.
Sure, why not?
That it could be a girl, and in the first season you find out that it's not. Okay, from the perspective of a TV show, it's irrelevant. And for you to say
But-
that's the point that it crosses the line pandering
Yeah.
is silly because it's such a minor thing.
I wouldn't
It's
say
not
silly.
minor.
It's something that
It's
bothers
not
him.
minor. The
It's
whole
something that
lore,
bothers
the
him.
It is
whole
minor.
lore of the campaign setting, so to speak, is that you have a male half and a female half, side in and side out. It's the yin yang symbol. That's like the entire symbol of the entire story.
Well, you don't.
The world.
First, real
And
quick.
the whole thing is that the Dark One, his last punch, is basically his last blow to the world for being fully imprisoned was that he tainted the male half of the power, which is side in, thereby dooming all male channelers from that point forward to going crazy. That is such a huge
You've already
point.
explained that 3 times.
Right, but
We
you're
all
saying it's
understand.
minor. I
You
completely
believe
disagree.
it's minor, and you don't
That's-
have to argue with
that's
each
like-
other. Like you don't have to convince
It's
each
the
other of
crux
your
of the
point of
whole
view.
story.
We understand your point of view, and you understand his point of view.
What?
Put 4 hours.
I'm playing for 4
That
hours.
matters so
I'm just gonna go
much.
sit outside for fresh air.
It
Because
does.
of that.
But it
Yeah.
could have been a woman that did that.
How does it fucking run?
How?
What do you mean
Running's
how?
fucking suckers.
It's
bro.
all made up.
We're humans. We're the top of
It's
the food chain,
fake.
Steve. I
You can break it out however you want.
Why? Robert Jordan's rolling over his grave then. Why would you do that?
Why would he roll over his grave?
Mike,
First of all, he writes women terrible.
you could rationalize the bullshit anything. Why fuck with something that's already a masterpiece? as
Now
well?
there's where you're correct. There's no reason to change.
That's what I'm
There's
saying,
no reason to
right?
change the original story. But the changes that they make don't matter. It's our point of view. They don't matter. They don't affect the story in any way, shape, or form. It's just something they say. So they're. What do you mean why?
Why? Why are they doing that?
Maybe to explain why they're dragging the other 2 women out of, or the other woman out of the camp. Why is Egwene coming with us? Although I really like the original one better.
Because Egwene was coming with because she
She could channel.
could channel.
She could channel.
And if she doesn't
Sense
learn
and-
how to control that, then she'll die.
That is correct, but they didn't want to state ahead of time that she could channel. They wanted that to be another thing. And the fact that she could channel, because people may not be, because people who are watching are not familiar with the book. The fact that she could channel may allude to her being the dragon, because they don't know, at that point in a TV show, you don't really know the male and female power. You know men who channel go crazy. You know, maybe that's how the creator fixes the whole going crazy part. Do we need to wake up Dan?
He was woken up.
Okay.
Steve woke up.
And like you're not wrong. Like I don't think they should change the story either, but it's not worth getting upset over unless it's something that really bothers you. In which case you should be able to
No,
express
I was
yourself.
willing to go with it. I was watching the show avidly, but they're taking another. The showrunner's taking another step forward, another step further rather, and purposefully neutering Rand from every glory moment he is supposed to have had so far. And that I also think is again too much in that one direction.
I don't know about
Why is it so much to have a male superhero be a bit of a badass here and there? It doesn't have to always be saved by the female characters.
I think he's gonna grow into his own. Like
Is he?
the story starts out where
Is he?
women are much stronger than men.
There's a lot of people asking online now, and they're like, well, Rand is supposedly the dragon, but we haven't seen him really do shit.
Yeah, and millions of people voted for Trump, but that don't make them smart.
Yes, it does.
When it comes to
Really?
Yep.
when it comes to
How so?
people who
Because all the people who voted for Biden are fucking dumb.
Really?
My opinion.
So, Greg, I don't get into politics. People who have actually made the point to watch the entire show all the way through are fans of real time to some degree.
Mhm.
Where if enough of those fans are saying that the show failed to deliver whatever point, I'll actually credit their opinions as having some value because they're all fans of real time, so their opinions do matter to some degree. If they're all
That's a good
saying,
point. No, that's a good point. And as a fan, you want the fan service. You want to see.
do you want to see the hero
You
be
want to see
badass?
well, you want to see what you want to see. You want to see.
So are you still injured?
You were sold
No.
Wheel of Time, and you're not getting Wheel of Time.
So much of.
Just in a rut?
Oh yeah, big time.
Well, what Robert Jordan did in a lot of ways was he reinvented like the Tolkien.
You can win out.
Like the way that Tolkien made you
Sure.
feel when you were young.
Good.
Robert Jordan
Oh, my
brought
God.
that feeling back, which is what
Yeah,
makes it special.
that's why I
comparing
I guess I
Tolkien
should've
to the next Tolkien is
specified.
Will.
I feel like Wheel of
Alright,
Time is
well,
like the best
here we
modern
go.
fantasy
Yeah.
series I've
Yeah.
ever read.
The world itself. I mean,
People rave about what's it called, the one they made it another TV show, the dragon one, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is a good story, but goddamn, I can't stand his writing. Like I couldn't get through his
and
books.
he's never going to finish them anyway at this point. So it's
Nah,
another-
I
they're going to have to hire Brendan Sanderson again to
People
come
keep saying
in.
he doesn't
Yeah.
finish his books, but like that's
Marv's
like,
back finally.
That's baby years.
He's
So
yay.
He's getting old, dude. So something's
he's
good.
not young, but like like that's his life's work. I can't believe he's just gonna like not finish it. Like that would fucking kill me if I didn't finish
Well,
it.
I read his blog.
Okay.
He himself has
What else you
said
missing?
he got to a point where he had
Yay!
like 2 books worth of written
We
material.
got some. I have some injuries.
Jordan.
But you got some people who can't get hurt.
Yeah.
The way that HBO did
I'm gonna watch
the
this
show,
too, but I'm gonna be shitting again.
the way that HBO finished out Game of Thrones caused him
They got
to
one-
want to go
one out from almost every
rewrite
position?
shit because of
Yeah.
the fans' reaction to certain things that the HBO series decided to do. So he, in a way,
I
is
think I'm
caught,
finally
like,
healthy. I think.
in analysis paralysis now. And he has actually said that where he wants to now take it, like he's changing the entire outcome that he had planned for the story because of how HBO fucked Game of Thrones in the end.
Then I
So
still
he's
think
like-
he's gonna finish that.
so he
It's
like-
just a little stuff.
He's never finishing it.
He started over from scratch,
I hate when people say that.
and he also said that he feels like he's written himself into a corner, and he now feels like he fucked up and killed a character off, who he's now only now realizing would have been crucial to what he wants to do differently.
Resurrect them.
So it's like, the poor dude is like, he's indecision paralysis with him at this point. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
But
And he's being hired to go do all these other things and edit these other books.
And on
write
top of that,
these other
he's made
books.
some money, and he should be able to live and enjoy it.
the reason I say the dude's he's not gonna be able to finish the books. The books might get finished when I think he has like an understudy, some sort of like writing apprentice who's probably gonna finish it when he dies. But
Okay, so you don't
Because the-
think he's
because-
going to be able to finish a book? It's not that he's not. I hate it when people say
No,
he has
no.
no plans to finish a
No,
book.
no.
Oh, he's never going to
of
finish.
course,
He doesn't
of course
want
he has
to.
plans, but for all the reasons Jared just said, like he's pigeonholed himself into this narrow fucking walkway of trying to please all the fans, not piss off the original book readers.
Yeah, he needs to.
And then
let that
also
go.
put out something that will have lasting impact and something he's happy and satisfied with. That's incredibly, very seemingly hard to do. And
Right.
also, as someone who's read all 5 of the books, throughout books 3 to an extent, 4 a lot, and 5, he meandered so much from the main plot,
No
the main
rain.
players, the main characters,
Lost the plot.
to
Actually, I
do
think
so
we're
much
probably
in
gonna
Dorne
donate
and
it.
across the narrow sea with characters that, in the end, might not have any relevant roles, just for world building purposes, that it's just so convoluted and such a fucking mess that, like, book 3 was a highlight, and then reading book 4 was such a disappointment, and then book 5 was just okay, because he's all over the place. I don't like his writing style.
See, this is your
Oh,
guys.
that's the thing. I can't say his writing style.
You
I also-
guys
I also-
stop reading. You have to look at this shit.
If we just stop reading,
Lou?
Yeah,
have stopped.
I
kill
agree.
myself.
I agree.
I have stopped. I need to get back in
And,
Lou
and
meant
he's the
reading in
smartest man in the
general.
room. I
any,
absolutely
as in like any novels.
Yeah, yeah, I absolutely meant that.
I haven't read
You
anything
should read
besides the
technical
Pathfinder
manuals.
Come on,
only.
go.
Yeah.
Would you consider Pathfinder 2nd edition manuals and guides and adventures as technical guides?
I don't know.
Because it's technically a game. and
Have
it's
you?
got-
I know you've read. Have you read anything by David Gemmell?
No.
You should. I will. I will
Oh,
buy
the
you.
Rigantes.
I will buy you a Gemmell
Dude, the
book.
Riganti series.
I have so
I-
many
that's
books
my
that I'm
favorite.
never going to read.
We're talking about a hero being a fucking hero and doing some hero shit, even though he's a flawed character. But like, you want to
Grandma.
see that.
I have a whole bookcase
And if you-
loaded to the brim with
That,
books.
that
I'm
doesn't
reading.
matter. You
And the
should.
Celtic lore that he puts into it
Yeah,
too, right?
You know, I mean, it's historical fiction. There's a lot
yeah,
of that.
it's so great.
All. I've read every one of his books multiple times,
Like
except for his modern fiction one. I had that.
after
on
that
myself.
series, you sit there and you're like, this could feasibly have been how magic died. Like holy shit, I'll buy that for $1. Yeah, it's just David Gamble was the fucking man. There's so many though. We got. You read Eddings?
Oh, I love Eddings.
The Millennium Sparhawk?
Yep.
The Knights?
Yeah, I grew up reading
That was
those
the
books.
first series. It was that, the Millennium, and Chronicles 1 Dragon Dance. Were the first two trilogies out.
Dan's like, I woke up for this.
It's at 63 inch going to work.
Bulgaria, and that was just
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what Anthony Newman has?
I tuned.
In excellent.
We picked up the
Oh, really?
Diamond during
Yep.
the fucking library.
Oh, dude, it was on.
We had a
I never had to
library
use
card. That's the book. That was the first book we got. Diamond Durham.
I mean, I don't really have to use them, but
My
the
dad,
light was
so
not
my
looking
dad,
good, so.
Yeah.
he used to have a part-time job on the weekends just doing security guard duty, like at a guard shack at like a trucking company overnight on the weekends, right? And so it was like an adventure for me. I was like 12 or 11. It was fun to go with him for the overnight shift. So we would do a thing. We'd go to Wawa, we'd get snacks, the hoagies, the drinks, everything. And we would always go to Encore Books, and we would each buy one. And then we'd sit there all night, sit overnight shift, you know, he's supposed to, in between him doing his rounds and shit, I'd read my book, he would read his, and then we would trade. You know, we would do this
Probably
like
Eric
every
Allen.
weekend. I loved it. I looked forward to it like as an adventure.
That was like we didn't have overnights, but like our weekends were like the treat weekend was
fun.
we're gonna go to like Woodhaven Mall. We would hit the arcade
Dealing with
and
the fucking bus.
the bookstore with the wooden floor.
I'm not looking to go on any rides.
It wasn't, it was Borders.
I don't think it was. No, it was like a no name
Did
bookstore.
you do that?
But like, yeah, I loved it.
Borders might have bought them out though. Like they might have become, or it was a Walden book.
Walton Books, yes. It was, all that was before the whole Barnes and Noble thing. And not even now, Barnes and Noble.
And then Barnes and Noble opened up. Oh my God, that was a trip and a half. Like that was an afternoon. We're going to the Barnes and Noble.
I'm surprised if it wasn't for the fact that they also now, they've been leaning much more into the whole cafe side.
Yo, middle linebacker, slow down.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's
matter.
enough to keep
Who
the-
you want?
Whoever, it doesn't matter who I
You know,
play.
like,
The middle
Robert
linebacker
Jefferson
just
on
shuts them down.
Starbucks, and they've been
Like,
fucking
it
their
just doesn't
employees
matter.
So bad that I won't buy anything with Starbucks
Yeah.
name on it.
When you mentioned the Diamond Throne, I didn't know any better. I read Ruby Knight, too, first.
That's
Isn't that weird?
that's a thing.
I didn't know anything.
It's fine.
Didn't know what, I had no idea what's going on.
I hit
I was like, what is
Okay.
this?
Yeah, I
And then
didn't
finally
know.
one time I was like, oh.
Do we update me? I'm sorry. I don't need it. Oh, thank you.
So that's a great
64?
thing that happened too. We're just wasted time out.
It's gonna come down to boarding and me and Dan for the 6th one.
I'm starting to think 7 and 9 is going to be my weekend. Unless I get some of these players back.
So I have the tiebreaker against boarding.
I'm not going to lose to Tampa.
I did beat Dan once.
It's fucking predictable.
Only 70 more yards, Brad. Go.
Wait, did you play Dan?
No.
Are you going to at some point?
And if I don't
Is it on the schedule? Do you know if he's one of your games or not?
Brady's been fucking breaking me up.
Don't. I either play. Did I play you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I lost to you. I lost to Steve. So that's 2, and I played Lou. Wait. Well, I haven't. Okay, so Bill. I haven't played Bill, and I haven't played Dan, and I only played one of them, so I'm not sure.
So how does that work?
Fuck.
Like the final 3 spots all the same record, and it's rock, paper, scissors as far as the head-to-head matchups are concerned. So like if I beat you, but you beat the other guy, and then he beat me, how does that work?
Then it would fall to the second time round.
Well, I only have 2 more minigames left. You and Steve.
Yeah, no, you're.
I finished out with like 4 or 5 other
Yeah,
games.
you're crushing it with fucking, you know.
Martinez, Pope, Carlton Davis, and
Not me. I luck sacked.
Not the worst
Middle of my
defense
career.
you've ever seen, but it's pretty close.
there's no go. I tried using Ronnie a lot a couple times. Greg and you.
Oh shit.
I tried using Ronnie a lot a couple times that game.
No. Yeah, I would put it just ahead, like slightly above the Smoke and Mirrors defense,
He's so bad.
roster wise. But
The D-line is playing well, which I appreciate.
Are you
that's
excited
the
about
big,
your?
that's the big part.
Them and Gary Plummer have been doing very well.
That's the big part.
I found so far that Plummer just plays so much better than Lou Wood all in the middle. I prefer to have them both on the field because I prefer to be a roller. But
So my prediction is I get McDaniel back to play Lou,
Cool.
and then he gets injured again before I play you and Joel.
That's a grim prediction. I would be sad.
I mean, that's
Do we need to wake Bill up?
He's out there on the futon.
Bill, you're next. Love you. Sounds good. You play Lou.
you play you.
You.
Oh, cool.
All the adjustment though. Let's look at Arizona's schedule. Who's Arizona got like? So we got another game against Joel.
I got 4 games left. I'm 2
You got
and
another
3.
game against
I got 5 games left.
Greg. Then you've got Joel, Greg,
Joel.
again.
Mhm.
Then you've got
You again.
me again.
How you call it?
And then my one more game
I
against
did.
the.
And I spun. I fucking spun.
Bill. Bill on 17.
On the
So I
bottom.
played it.
Hash.
Not today.
Hash mark.
Lou,
Let's test out bottom
'Cause-
hash.
I can't find it. There was like a half a case of Coke Zero, and now there's a whole case of
Hey,
Coke Zero.
vodka.
So there was. So I saw a case in the laundry room.
That's where I put it. The laundry room. You are a golden god. Thank you.
Okay.
Because it was out of the way.
Yeah.
I should have kicked it right away.
I like to think of Lou as my golden goddess,
Overthinking shit.
my muse, my Aphrodite.
He could be hermaphrodite because he's got the long hair and the beard.
Or he's just a female dwarf.
You'll never know.
Oh, I know. But I won't tell.
You wanna look up what the lyrics mean to the Bamble song?
Yeah, it's probably Die Die. It's a very sad song. Cool.
And John Lennon. No, that she was very close with right after he was assassinated.
Thanks, sweetie.
I actually know all the words to the
Good
Mandible
version.
song.
It's fucking sad. The White Winged Dove is the spirit. Tried an interview with her.
That's not the Manbowl song. It's the Manbowl Champion song. The Manbowl song is Manbowl.
It's very,
Distinct
very
difference.
deep
Yeah.
meanings.
But that's Greg knows all the lyrics
found
to that
there.
one.
Impressive.
Most impressive.
What we want is dream you will.
Ah!
Jerome.
Fucking ran into me. I couldn't dive.
Jerome, settle.
Beefness.
Settle, Jerome. You don't need to take it all so personally.
Yes, he does. Or I'm not gonna win.
Jerome was angry that day.
Good. Get angrier, please.
Oh, way to cut in, baby!
You're going to see you later. Nice run.
Man run. I like how he stopped on a dime going up to the top of the line and then
It was like,
from fully stopped,
here.
then moved back down. He like would have lost momentum except Jerome Bettis is so fucking quick. Oh man.
Who's Jerome Bettis?
He's Jerome Bettis. That's what he's known for, right? Is his greasy fast lightning speed.
Agility.
Yeah.
Early in his career. Which is what
Yes.
this was.
Alright. See you guys later.
Later.
I'm gonna go home.
Did you set an alarm for one of your next games?
No, I'm not going to sleep. I'm literally gonna go home and play with my boys.
Cool. Have fun with your vagina.
Oh, what?
Vagine.
No.
Oh.
No.
Cat.
Oh, have fun playing with the cats. That's wonderful.
that's what he's got.
Listen, if he says something, I imagine it's dirty.
Yeah,
I usually expect all dirtiness.
Mr. Hangage. Here, take this ball.
Did I tell you about the Pathfinder 2nd Edition remaster project?
No.
So
Touchdown.
the remaster in the 2nd edition, starting. I think middle to end of next month is when
All that skill.
comes out. It's basically like all the same mechanics, and all of the 2nd edition books are still applicable and usable. But they're kind of doing like a massive system-wide errata to update a bunch of like classes to make them better.
It's like 2.5.
It's like 2.25. Yeah, it's like 2.25.
So.
I'll have to reread all the new books that are coming out. But a lot of them is going to be redundant for me. It's like just really very particular things, like slight modifications to feats, slight modifications to spells. But then like certain classes are getting really big overhauls for the better, which they was needed. They've been like, hey, this is
Oh, my guy's
for
fun.
like almost
I
4
got
years
fun.
now.
Oh no. You fucker.
Nice return.
Well done.
Offense.
Well done, Dan.
Offense. You know the best part about that? That's the best way to counter error count.
It is.
Which,
It is.
classes do this most
So
work?
Witch is getting a massive overhaul, which is great. Ross just played a Witch in the adventure that I ran, and it was okay, but it didn't really like set itself apart too much from classes. He had hexes and stuff like that, but like they weren't as consistent, and it wasn't worth like sustaining a lot of them, or there weren't enough options. So they're really focusing on that being like more hex based, doing hexes like every fucking turn with one of your actions, and also they are the familiar class. Their patron sends them the familiar. The familiar is how they connect and communicate with their patron, who also provides some spells and abilities. So they expanded on that a lot more, so that's really exciting. Good that champion. That spin though.
They
just
wanted
7
him.
yards.
Yeah, it did. They wanted him though. No wonder.
Viable?
Monk's already, man, Monk's already incredible.
Yeah.
2E Monk is fucking amazing.
Great.
Ranger's great. Ranger is basically a boss hunter, right? So Ranger's basically like, this is my target. I designate it as my target. And either I'm doing, they have 4 different types of Ranger. Is it the Archery Ranger, the two-handed Ranger, like double slice.
Yeah.
One that uses lots of like traps and snares and stuff. That's like one of the weaker ones, but you can still like dip into that a little bit to get some feats for it. And then they have one that's more of like a, they do have one that has like some spell casting options, like focus spells and stuff like that, to be a more natural magic Ranger.
Which one would fit the great sword wielding Aragorn?
You can just do a straight melee Ranger.
What the hell?
There really isn't. The only class, there's only a couple classes so far that have been kind of like undertuned,
Yeah.
and like undertuned for reasons that no one understands. Like Oracle, which is like the best flavor of any class in the game. So like when I read it, I'm like, oh, I want to fucking play this because the flavor of the role playing is phenomenal. Then you look at like what they actually do, and it's like, why don't they want to do this? So hopefully that gets updated as well. Like with any system, nothing is purely perfect.
Are they gonna redo like a whole new core book?
Yeah, so Player Core is what it's called. A terrible name. Player Core comes out next month. Or this end of this month or beginning of next month. And then GM Core comes out. And then they're releasing a massive updated bestiary. And then the Advanced Players Core, or Player Core 2. Just those 4 books, that's it.
Oh yeah, all of them together.
See what you've done here?
Come on! Oh no.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
No. No.
Yeah!
Good moves though, man.
incensed and disappointed.
Yep.
Oh man, Eric Allen too. What a cock knock.
Fucking white and dog.
Sings a song.
You just think it's saying.
Sounds like.
So we got Greg and fucking Bill.
No.
Yeah.
Philly's Lou.
Wait, what?
Greg is Dallas.
I keep fucking that up.
I know. I've been doing it all weekend.
Yeah.
So Lou versus
Lou and Bill, then me against the computer.
And then Bordier and Joel, game 1.
Ugh.
Can't wait for that.
Dan against the computer and then Boyer again. This time against
Versus Greg, who's definitely going to get Terry McDaniel back, which would be wonderful.
Lou versus Steve. Bill versus Joel. Another computer game.
Jump! Oh! Timed like a fucking savant.
What we're doing is been similar, you know, one D&D. Basically. Not really 6th edition, and this one's more like 5.5. And actually,
Completely whiffed on your middle
they've
linebacker.
been doing a lot of. So what they'll do is they'll release
Sometimes they do
all the
that.
proposed
Yeah.
changes, right?
Yeah.
Play test. And they have an open forum for people to submit their feedback. Like crazy, they have that. And watching interviews, like they're actually like looking at all of the feedback. And it's like balls. Like overall satisfaction level with different
Oh, man.
like overall satisfaction or engagement level with certain mechanics that you find yourself using this, and this. And they take those results and then they'll do another wave of playtesting. And they've been doing that like I want to say for like 3 fucking years now. And they're all like playtesting run 12 at this point.
Oh, I didn't want to die
Like when they
there.
get to, they said basically their stage from keep going until they get their 70% satisfaction level. Pretty
Welcome,
much
Joel.
kind of awesome, right?
Indeed.
A lot of the shit
I wish.
that
I think
they're
it's
fixing
10th season
so
already.
How fucking good.
Is it his 10th season?
I saw
Well, I mean,
that.
considering he missed the
Cairo
first
Zone.
2, technically it is.
Wow.
Only
Who?
interested in
That-
Joel Embiid.
It goes back to rigging for Wiggins, sorry for Jabari, you're going to bleed for Embiid.
even more customization. You know?
Sure.
And
a lot of
Embiid's
the-
the only
a lot
one
of the,
really that's ever became what he was supposed to.
Yep.
Even though he's kind of trash.
Which is getting rave reviews, by the way. Everyone's loving
Whole other argument.
that free play.
That's a great game to play.
There was a hole there, and then it completely collapsed.
Shit out.
Mm.
Did he get his guys back?
No.
You know?
Playing more for
People
like,
It was still a
want
good game.
the gatewalk open those things and was better at traveling, like just something that's more in touch with that setting. Holy fuck! Oh my gosh!
He wanted some.
That is craxcellent.
Oh,
He wanted some.
Yeah, that's what I like about Paizo is like they'll release supplement books, right? So like, fuck you guys.
It's Chris Miller. There's never a guarantee that he's actually gonna do
Well,
it.
that's why I said fuck you guy. They released
Chris Miller sucks with fast dicks.
Yeah, he does.
allows you
4?
to play in the Kingdom of Gem. So it's all a primer on
Sorry.
Gem. Plot ideas, mechanics,
I heard density had to come down.
new ancestries for
Dicks.
How did you know?
with tons of feeds.
I mean,
tons of
what are you
flavors,
talking about?
backgrounds, everything. And then you use it as a primer to play in the adventure path. Called
Come on, Chris Miller, sucking his fast one.
something with Bloodlords, I forget.
Well, they wouldn't be interested in
And so it's like there's a whole primer. It's like a fully fleshed out. Here's all the flavor. Here's the mechanics. Here's the characters. Here's the options. Here's everything you do. They just released Rage of Elements, which just expands a ton more and added a whole new class, the Kineticist, which is basically Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, imagine choosing an element.
Yeah.
But then you can also dip into other gates and mend and bring all the elements together and do a multi. So that way, like 4 people could play that same class. All of them would be completely different. Or function completely different.
Paizo does it right, dude. It's just how they.
They're not perfect, but they do a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing. It's like everyone's been
Right.
asking, like every time you guys release new rules, why not include
Come on!
a couple new subclasses?
Oh.
Dude. People really like was that how freaking subclasses that you have to earn your way into by doing certain things. Like, and those prestige classes are meant to be more powerful. Like, you have your multi-class and character concept, but it all comes together into one prestige class. You know, people miss that.
That was actually that was one thing I really liked reading a lot about when we played third through five.
Yeah.
Was like checking out the other books and being like, okay,
Fuck. If I want to obtain this prestige
what do I have to do to
class,
build into it?
again, yeah, there were maybe like two or
Kinda cool.
three before, but not just
Yeah, like
but you had some strict prerequisites though that would like because getting into that prestige class unlocks a whole new level of power. It's great.
Yeah,
And
that's just very different.
that doesn't even exist in
I feel like multi kind of like really, even though they're like they kind of fuck with third party content creators a lot. The system really depends upon third party content creators to create those things, to create new subclasses, create new prestige classes. Like,
yeah, at this point now they have to. Yet at the same time they're stepping on the threads of the third party creators because of all the shit.
yeah.
they have there.
Oh, I'm intimately
Makes
aware
no
of that
sense.
shit.
Shooting themselves in the foot. Because popularity, the explosion of popularity is mostly because of the massive small. You know, so small. So wow, this is turning into a game here, huh?
Oh, it's been a game the whole time.
Check people.
Oh no 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 no! Oh God, Jesus Christ! What can men do against such reckless aim?
I don't know if this be considered.
Literally nothing except call the play.
I don't know if this is considered coaching.
No, even then, it's
You
worse
know,
when it goes off without it.
breaking all the tackles and walking in the end zone. Coaching prevents injury. Let's go.
You'll be a punk. This season.
You and I do. No, you and I don't play.
Oh, we might.
Well, we don't play the regular season.
Wait, somebody at one?
Yeah, I just gave coaching advice.
Yeah, I called so he has to be a punk.
I said, the best way to not get Michael Haynes injured is to break all the tackles and walk into the end zone. It's not coach.
Not with that attitude.
Ooh, I'm gonna fax him later.
He's got him right where he wants him.
Nope.
Oh, son of a bitch.
It's been bad like the entire game.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everyone's here to support it. Bullshit. But the room feels small. The five's going to hang out for the house or not?
Wait.
Don't tell me.
When the fuck did Marv Cook come back?
This game.
Alright.
Just now.
Yeah, look at that.
Alright.
Alright. Go Ray.
Alright.
Ram it.
Let's see who I want to win this game. Other than maybe everybody dying.
Let's go Dan. I'd like to see another 3-loss flop.
Yeah, I'd be alright with that.
Yeah, and then you get 3 losses, it'll be great.
Whoa, settle down.
What?
Settle down.
I want 1 seed.
Shit, everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see.
Stop making me work to hold on to it. Can you just fucking lose another game?
But you lose another game,
No,
motherfucker.
fuck you. You lose a game.
You lose a game.
I refuse.
Well, I refuse. So what are we gonna do? You got me on diff anyway. You got me way diffed.
I got a league diff. I like lapped diff.
Yeah, you lapped all this diff. Lap.
I'm gonna go drop a diff in the toilet soon.
We gotta do the standings on the game.
For what?
Yeah, you can take a picture, put up there, AODs.
Didn't we do that at the beginning of week 9? It's only week
I didn't see it up there.
Yeah, there was a post about like week 8 standings.
Just from sunshine.
Well, as the non-social media manager, I'm aware of its existence.
I posted one after week 1 with that giant negative 44 next to the Cardinals.
Go, Chris! He's spun. Good use of the blockers.
Still game here.
Did get one block.
Well, there was you and a drone standing there, and you led 2 of these guys that were chasing
Yeah.
you immediately into them. So you good job.
That was was the plan.
You good job.
Good job.
You good job.
Good job.
Who the fuck is that?
Yes, that's what I was border net. Although
Yeah.
He has way less HP than Jerome Bettis.
Doesn't matter.
Bless you.
Uh,
I don't know what he's in right now, but he has a lot of hand power.
He's in tackle Bettis, so that's all you need to know.
I mean,
He's in MLB.
Bettis has
goal line.
63 right now, so
He's in the status of
He's
Jerome
around
sat down.
Maybe. Right now.
Oh shit! You got clowned! Call Krusty!
Oh.
Oh!
And when I say you got clowned, I mean Dan.
Oh! I know that was an almost set of zigs.
No.
No.
Only
Once
one
you
is
get back
in
into
front
the
of
field, you don't gain new zigs.
I thought you got almost
You don't
zigs.
get all new
No,
zigs.
you don't buy more zigs or zags. You get unlimited zig or zag if a defender
It's not like
perfectly
old
stays
cell
in
phone
front of
plans where the month rolled over.
But if you still use them, exactly. There's no rollover zags.
No.
Oh god.
Oh. Yeah.
No more goal line busting for you.
Steve's like, I
It took me a
invented-
minute. I
I
didn't recognize
invented this
it.
I
play.
finally
What do you mean
learned
it took
the
you a
run
minute?
play.
You did that with this team.
You,
I know.
You should know this team. You should be intimately familiar with them and
I mean, he is
I
winning.
am.
Dion
To be
Dion's
fair,
team.
he is winning. Against this.
Coach Prime. The effects of Coach Prime.
I wonder how good Shador Sanders is going to be. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna be that good.
That gap closed fucking.
yeah, my line is not here to play this quarter apparently.
Going from Colorado to Biggs is, it's a big jump.
Dang, he keeps dropping like 5+ tutties a game though. I don't watch college. I don't know anything. I don't really care. I just want to draft these guys. Like, I'm trying to get a high enough pick to get Marvin Harrison Jr. when he comes out next season.
On the Eagles?
No, the fantasy team.
Are you back into the dynasty thing?
Oh, I got picked up.
In Jim's league, it's been we played for 15 seasons. It's a contract league.
Chuck's still going. League I originally found. I'm back in.
It's finished.
Was he in the,
They moved you back in.
that's a good
Did you
thing.
fix the scoring?
They did. We eventually went to it's
Oh,
it's
regular
actually
scoring?
PPR now.
Wow. We went from you don't get any points to you get all of the points.
Oh, somebody scored 190 points all week.
Listen, I don't want to hear it because I remember saying to you and the quitter, all right, back when you originally were quitters,
Wasn't worth playing.
I said these like, do you want us to fix the score? You're like, no, the issue's not the scoring.
No, I never said
And then
that.
you left.
That was probably Pine.
It was Pine. I'm talking to you, Pine, quitter.
Is anyone talking in chat?
Blockers, maybe?
Way to reach for it, Rome.
Way to extend that ball, because it don't lie,
That ball's extended.
and it didn't lie.
I should be ready for Steve.
Yeah, probably.
I know.
I can't root for somebody that's got a fucking grossly stupid, overloaded team.
I thought you were talking about his toe.
That too.
Where the O-line at?
He didn't even call play.
Where the O-line at?
The O-line is clearly in the locker room.
Fucking professional. Cash a paycheck to do this. Man, jizz.
All right. Rules clarification.
What's up?
I go for 2.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to onside?
Yes.
There's no score you can get with 1 or 2 points right now that would tie or put you in the lead.
That,
Therefore, you can do whatever the fuck you
Right.
want and still do your thing.
that rule is all about eliminating the, hey, I'm down by 7, but I recover all onside kicks, so let me just kick a field goal and then recover the onside kick.
Correct.
Where you have, it's basically making onside kicks just about, it's
Go
your
back
last
out.
ditch effort to win
No
or
back
tie
out.
you.
No back out.
No backing out now.
No back out
Gotta
now.
Go for it.
Go
back
back
forward.
out.
We go back to
You
work.
could have kicked the field goal now and gone for the onside kick.
Yes, you can.
But, you know, you got the touchdown.
Again, if you At any point you have the opportunity to take the lead or tie, and you choose not to,
Go back out, Steve.
you forfeit
I'm
all
not.
onside kick or rights. And it actually wasn't me that violated that loophole or created that. That was actually a Steve.
Yeah!
If he didn't hold you up just that little bit,
Yeah.
you had it.
Imagine yourself as the player.
I know, but I'm nervous. Sorry.
Fuck!
Yes.
Fucking Brad Muster.
Son of a bitch.
He was fucking. Did you see that?
He's like, ooh, I can be a returner again. Just on this play.
He's so good.
Alright, I'll set up the computer for the game of you versus Luke. And I'm gonna go do the old shit shower combo.
And whenever you're ready back, I'll probably do the same. Do shit shower combo myself.
Oh.
You gotta pick that. You gotta pick that!
You can jump and pick there.
Deal.
Hey, jump in the game. You're such a distraction. An audio, visual, ocular.
Testicular.
What's scent? Olfactory. An olfactory distraction. Did you not hear me? I said blah 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 blah. Suck it, Haynes. No one likes you unless they're controlling you. Nailed it. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I don't know if I can make it from here.
I don't know if you can make it from here either. To be honest with you.
54.
I don't know anything about who the good kickers are, or what the limits are. So
Okay.
Hey,
no idea.
Norm Johnson
Let's see what happens.
really botched it earlier.
He did.
I was watching it and all I hear is, it's Norm
I don't
Johnson!
know if this, but we're gonna try.
Oh.
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh.
Yeah! Fuck Morton Anderson.
Son of a bitch.
Gonna beat sheep.
Alright. Hey, everything's alright.
Alright.
Sunny Beach. Sunny Beach.
61-yard field goal.
Actually,
It is Morton
62.
Anderson.
It is Morton. Yeah.
If you could tie with
Well,
injury,
plus 17
much
plus
happier.
44.
Yeah, but it looked like he was on the 42. Or 50.
Oh,
he slowed down.
that was the game.
Nothing is over. Good Dickerson.
It's like the quadruple Q.
Time for one more.
Jesus Christmas.
Great if Eric Allen had a non-contact ACL injury in the play.
Better shut your whore mouth.
Look, you're horrible.
It would be pretty hilarious there on this last play.
Oh my god, you won't do it! You won't do it, Dan! You won't injure Eric Allen here.
I mean, he'd rather not, because that would be a touchdown. But you know.
Yeah, the only way I can injure is to not score a touchdown, so I prefer the touchdown.
You won't do it.
No, we're not getting any pressure. This is great.
Ooh, maybe. I mean, Jesse Hester's not fast.
No, he's not.
Good. Good.
Oh.
Oh. Chris Miller.
I got Millard,
8
On
point
that
death.
one.
Good
Jordan,
game, boys.
good thing.
and I got
I gotta do the computer.
Venice.
Yeah, but I gotta do the computer so it's set up for this game because Bordy's not here.
Bill,
One
about to
one of the guys that just won or
About to
lost.
play.
can do
son of a bitch.
They can do it.
Game, Steve.